My name's attorney Bryant Fitz, and I've been helping injured individuals maximize their medical care and maximize their compensation when injured by other people. Today I'm here to talk to you about when you receive a concussion in a car accident. People always want to know, what's the value of a concussion in a car accident? Well, before we can determine the value of a concussion in a car accident, we have to talk about types of concussions and what they really are. A concussion is a form of a brain injury. So it's a very generic term, and oftentimes when you go to the ER, you may report certain symptoms like you blacked out after the collision, or you're having headaches, or you're nauseous, and they may diagnose you with a concussion. In order to figure out what's really going on in your brain and your head, you need to see a specialist. So if you're in a car accident and you go to the ER and you're diagnosed with a concussion and there's no further medical treatment, and ultimately you believe it resolved itself, that has very little value. An insurance adjuster is going to say, oh, well, you just were shooken up and you started feeling fine in 7 days, you're okay. Now, on the flip side, if you're in a car accident and you experience some sort of a head injury that you're diagnosed with a concussion, and you have further medical care to work up and figure out what's really going on in your brain, your case could have substantially more value. And when I say it could be 5 to 10 times more. So if you have a concussion in a car accident, you need to get medical care, quality medical care, to really figure out what's going on, and that will drive the value of your case. Now, one other consideration in valuing a concussion in a car accident is the policy limits of the person that hit you. In the state of Texas, drivers are required to carry a minimum amount of policy limits, which is, I think, in the $35,000 range. It changes from time to time, which if you're in a car accident and they have the minimum insurance, that's going to be a problem for you, because once they pay for your property damage, there's not a whole lot for your personal injuries, and that could max out what your claim is worth. Now, conversely, if you're hit by somebody that has a commercial policy or a commercial vehicle where they have much higher insurance minimums, like maybe they have $1 million policy, that could increase the value of your claim, because in the event you need more medical treatment, there will be money in the policy to compensate you for those injuries. If you suffer a concussion in a car accident, in order to determine the value, you have to get adequate medical treatment that works up what the concussion really is. It's impossible for us to give you an absolute dollar value without knowing what the actual medical diagnosis is behind the concussion. So in the event you're hit in a car accident and you suffer a concussion, please contact us today at 1-800-99-FITZ for a confidential consultation, and we can help you find the best medical care to diagnose what's really happening in the concussion you had in the car accident.